What's going on, family and friends? Check this out. I know it's different scenery. I am in the Yale New Haven campus. Yeah, campus. I'm just in the middle. I just thought there's a spot right here where I could just sit down and chop it up with you guys, right? Check this out. You know what I mean, you're around certain people, you just don't understand them, right? Like, they talk about bullshit. They talk about things that just doesn't relate to you, right? And they see in you every time they see the moves you're making, or you are trying to be the best version of yourself. And I wrote some notes down, because I'm about to get ready to do some work. And like I was telling you doing the best that you can to be the best version of yourself, but at the same time, they trying to distract you from being the best version of yourself. And it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? People are gonna do that because they're gonna just trying to, distract you. Because a lot of times, jealousy, envy, you know what I mean? They can't do how you do it. You know what I mean? Or they're gonna try to talk you down, right? And then, no matter what you do, try to explain to them, they just don't get it. Think about it. You get around some people too, and these same people, they got nothing going on with their lives. They're talking about BS. They're smoking and drinking all day. And you sit there and just analyze and just think like, yo, this person just takes my energy all day. Leave me alone. But at the same time, you can't tell them that because these are people that you used to be around with all the time, yo. You know what I mean? So you'll feel bad and be like, yo, nah, I can't, you know what I mean? I'll be messed up and this and that and the third. Let's talk about it. I wrote this down. Who you hang out with will determine who you become. Yes. You got to take that into deep consideration, people. Take that into deep consideration, because there was a gentleman that I spoken to yesterday, and he told me he did some time. He did some time in jail. And I told him straight up, and when he told me about the situation, it was because the people that he was around. And he told me, he was going and going and going, and I was just like, okay, I'm listening. He was just telling me, yo, these same people were not the kind of people that he usually hang out with. But he hung around them because, he found something about them just having a good time, conversating. He didn't want to be by himself. One thing leads to another. It was one night, they were out, they got into a fight, and things happened, and also too, these same friends, they were selling drugs and, robbery. What happened? When he got into a fight with the people, they seen him around him all the time, and no matter how much he would try to explain to the judge that he was not around them, just because, not around him, he was not like that, he didn't do anything, he got accused with the same people, the group of friends, for the same charges. He did some time. Why? Because the judge, the police, they seen you around these people. You're just like these people. You're around them all the time. So even how much you're trying to explain to them, I'm not a bad guy, I go to school, I do this, but you're around them. You're hanging out with them, so they see you as a person like, yo, you're just like them. They're troublemakers, you're getting in a fight, you're fighting with them. So how are you not the same? We just caught you getting into a fight with some people. What makes you, how are you going to try to, this is what they're saying in their mind. How are you going to try to tell us that you did not rob or sell drugs, do anything? You are, who you hang out with will determine who you become. You know that you're not like that. You know that, okay, I'm different. You know what I mean? I'm cool, I'm chill. You can't hang with them. Because the society nowadays, we live in a society where people judge. I'm going to use it as an example. Me as an example. I don't hang out with no one. I do have my homegirl. We're just on the phone. And Of course, she told me about certain things that she went through, which was very interesting because she's a female, and it was rough. But at the same time, you know what I mean? She learned from her mistakes. This is why we could vibe off each other. We joke around a lot, and we see things for what it is. Yeah, I'm doing a video. Here they go. This is one of the reasons why I don't do videos outside, because people are nosy. I know it comes with the territory, but this is stuff that kind of aggravate me. But people see you're busy, but they still want to come around, and see what you're doing, Sidetrack. But people will really, you got to be careful. And you think, like, for example, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Yeah, my homegirl, we talk about stuff all the time. And before I started to do this video, we talked about this, and I asked her what she think about the topic, and she was like, yo, this is pretty dope. You know what I mean? Because even her, she had to let some friends go. You know what I mean? Like, give an example. Like, you hanging around people that gossips all day. They don't got nothing to do. They think that, okay, they're above everyone. And when you get around these people and you're gossiping with them, and people see you hang with these people that are known to be gossiping and talking down on people and judging people, even though you're sitting there just listening, you're laughing at their jokes, and you're with them constantly, and you know that you're not these type of people. People that seeing that from the outside will see you're just like this person. Until they get to know you, and they see that you're just a person that, hey, you're a listener, you're cool. But in the back of their mind, it's like, yo, you hang with so-and-so that's gossips and talk about people all the time, and you're around this person, so you're just like them. How are you not? Family, friends, be careful. Be careful with your circle, the people that you have around you. And I wrote this down too, and I wrote this, right? You're the average of the 5 people you're around, right? I'm getting ready to make moves myself. I'm doing what I gotta do to make moves, right? I have to let people go in my life because a lot of times in my past, I just realized I'm just not like these people. They'll sit all day, drink, smoke. I haven't ever smoked in my life, right? Believe it or not. But that's all they do. It's blowing smoke around me, and I'm getting aggravated and just smoking, but I'm in their territory. Believe it or not, even though if they came around me and they all smoking and everything, it becomes a territory. That's where everybody is smoking, right? I have to go. And that's what I choose to do. I can't hang with these people all the time. And then here they go getting emotional, they're getting high, the emotions coming out, getting drunk, and they're wanting to argue, trying to debate. That's not me. You know what I mean? And then a lot of these people, they're ignorant and thinking this is the only way to be. Don't get me wrong, there's some people that have social, you're going out and that's what it is, that's what people do, but we live in a society nowadays, there's people that do that all the time. It's a lifestyle, and that's just an example I'm giving. No disrespect to people that smoke or drink all the time. That's what you do. But me, I don't do it, and not saying it's a bad or a good thing, but if you're doing that all day, every day, there's something that you got to think about. You're hanging around people now got nothing to do with their lives, right? They ain't doing nothing with their lives, and all they do is just blaming people, right? You hang around with them, what happened? You become those same people, right? Even if you got a lot going on with yourself, you're going to school, you're becoming the best version of yourself. These same people are going to try to destroy you and trying to talk down on what you're doing just so you could become like them. Or even they'll just stay away from you. They won't even they don't even want to hang out with you. You know what I mean? So take that into consideration, people, family and friends. I'm about to get ready to make my moves. I get ready to go. Something I had to chop it over with you guys about. Your boy's making moves. He's making moves. You know what I mean? And this is one of the reasons why I had to come out with this video and, and tell you what I think, you know what I mean? So, because I'm seeing the progress in my life right now. I'm really, really seeing the progress in my life right now. I'm seeing where I'm going, and it feels amazing. But For those of you that are out here that would love that feeling and get that same energy and want to make moves, you gotta watch the people around you. And my cousin said something to me the other day. He said something to me that really struck my mind. He said, yo, it takes really people to destroy your life. It takes people. Let that sink in. I can't even get into it, but it really got to my mind. I just like sat there. I'm like, oh wow. Because think about it. People will tell you, oh, try this, do that. They'll force you. You get into situations, and for example, you get into certain relationships, and people will tell you who they think who you are. They'll tell you to take this type of drug, and no matter what you do, because they doing it, they think it's best for you to do it, you know? That's all I always say. Be careful, you know? But I'm at the end of the video right now. And comment below, and give us a description. I don't say description. Let us know why you should, you know what I mean? It's people, oh my gosh, people are so nosy. People, how you doing? I'm good, thank you. Yep. So let me walk around. So give us this, put in the comment below, tell us why you should watch your circle, right? Be careful who you have around you, all right? And just let you know, this is your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.